I came across a report recently ranking the top 100 buffets in the United States, and 2 of them are right here in the San Gabriel Valley. That got me thinking. So I decided to hit 4 Asian-inspired buffets across the SGV, all in different cities, including both spots that made the top 100 list. Let's see if they deserve the hype. Here are the quick ground rules. I'm going for lunch, midweek. No lines, no weekend crowds, and honestly, that's the real test. If the food is fresh when it's slow, it'll definitely be fresh on a packed Saturday night. If it's not, now we know. I'll be scoring each buffet on 4 categories: taste, variety, value, and an overall score. At the end, I'll throw up a comparison chart with my final scores. And just so we're clear, I'm not a food critic. These are just my opinions. There's no way I'm trying every item at the buffet. I'm just eating what looks good to me. Hopefully you see something that looks good to you. And let's find out which one you're going to next.
First up, Paradise Buffet in Montebello, ranked the 69th best buffet in the US. Let's go.
Paradise Buffet in Montebello. This place has been around since 1998, and fun fact, it used to be a hometown buffet. I actually came here as a kid. Pricing is pretty straightforward. Weekday lunch is $15.19. Weekday dinner and weekend lunch are $19.19, and weekend dinner $20.19. Drinks are separate at $2.99. This place was packed on a random Thursday for lunch, which is always a good sign. The layout is solid. Hot food in the back, sausage, pot roast, mac and cheese, corn, orange chicken, egg rolls, soup. There's a cold bar with salad, fruit, and jello, a sushi section with rolls. They also have a Mongolian BBQ station where you can build your own bowl with fresh meat, vegetables, noodles, and a seriously impressive sauce selection. There's also a good dessert section to close things out. First thing I did was build my Mongolian BBQ bowl. Onions, noodles, mushrooms, garlic, beef, chili oil, soy sauce, and sesame oil. The best part? You don't have to stand there and wait for it. They give you a pager. It buzzes when your bowl is ready and you just go pick it up. I like that system. While I waited, I started plate 1. Orange chicken, mushrooms, chow mein, fried rice, fried shrimp, and one of those cream cheese rangoons. Basically a Panda Express plate. The shrimp was good, the mushrooms had great flavor, and the orange chicken was juicy with big pieces of chicken, not overly battered. Better than Panda. Then the cream cheese rangoon. Crispy, loaded with filling. It's fine. I'm just not sure why people go so crazy for these. Let me know in the comments, are you a Rangoon person or not? By the time I finished my plate, my Mongolian BBQ bowl was ready. Hot, fresh off the cooktop. Whoever put that together, absolute legend. Plate 2, fried chicken, sausage, fried tofu in a spicy sauce, and a pan-fried dumpling. Solid plate all around, but the standout was the fried chicken. Crispy skin, juicy inside, piping hot. That's what you want. Plate 3 was sushi. Managing expectations here. I got salmon, California roll, tempura shrimp roll. It was fine, better than supermarket sushi, but that's not exactly a high bar. I was too full for dessert, but one thing I appreciated was seeing the staff actively prepping fresh food right in front of you. Salads, hot dishes, and desserts. That goes a long way for confidence in the freshness during lunch. One thing that could use improvement, the buffet counters could use more frequent wipe downs. Alright, scores for Paradise Buffet. Taste gets a 6. Variety also gets a 6. This had the least number of options of all 4 spots I visited. Value gets a 10. $15 all you can eat is a steal. A Panda Express combo is already $11 to $13, and this is unlimited. It's not even close. Overall, I give it a 7. The value is unbeatable, but I'm honestly not sure how this lands at number 69 in the country. If I'm only hitting a buffet a few times a year, I'd probably spend a little more for more variety and quality. But for the price, you're not losing. If you're enjoying this video, please remember to like and subscribe.
Today, I'm heading to Alhambra to Gold Hibachi Buffet. See you there.
Gold Hibachi Buffet, right next to the Alhambra Hotel. Lunch here is $21.99. Weekday seafood dinner is $27.99. And weekend all day is $29.99. Drinks are included in the price. I went for regular lunch, so I'm not exactly sure what extra seafood you'd get at dinner service. But the lunch spread was pretty good. When you walk in, there's a sushi section up front with rolls and sashimi. They have a cold appetizer and salad bar. There are soups, steamed dim sum bar, and 2 long hot food sections. Similar lineup to Paradise but with more seafood. Snow crab legs, baked crab, things like that. There's also a Mongolian BBQ setup, though I didn't see a sauce bar like Paradise had. Drinks are self-serve. Soda, Thai tea, milk tea, all included. And for dessert, a small display case you can help yourself to. Plus self-serve ice cream. Not Thrifties though. Plate 1, I went straight for the seafood. Squid, clam, scallops, mussels, and fried rice. The squid was the star of this plate. Cooked perfectly, not rubbery at all. The rest of the seafood was good. The low point was the fried rice. Bland with some hard, dry pieces. Might have been sitting out too long. Plate 2, orange chicken, chow mein, salt and pepper shrimp, and fried fish. The chow mein was decent, nothing special. Salt and pepper shrimp had good flavor, but peeling shrimp at a buffet, that's too much work. The fried fish was solid, just watch for bones. The best item on this plate, hands down, were the Asian fried chicken wings. Crispy, well seasoned, delicious. Plate 3 was sushi, a few pieces of sashimi, tempura crunch roll, California roll, and crispy salmon skin. The California roll was the best of the bunch, hard to mess that one up. The salmon skin was a miss though. I was expecting something crispy like a chip, but some parts were chewy. Skip that one. I actually made it to dessert this time. Small piece of chocolate cake and an angel food cake. The angel food cake was dense and dry, didn't finish it. The chocolate cake was better, moist, not overly sweet. One more thing I'll give them credit for. The buffet counters were noticeably clean. Scores for Gold Hibachi. Taste gets a 7. Variety gets a 7. More seafood than Paradise, but beyond that is pretty similar. Value gets an 8. Drinks being included makes a real difference when you're doing the math. Overall, I give it a 7.
Today, I'm heading to Umi Hot Pot Sushi and Seafood. This spot is ranked the 20th best buffet in the US. Let's go check it out.
Umi Hot Pot and Seafood Buffet, City of Industry location. This is a chain with spots all over the country, and this specific one ranked 20th best in the US. Lunch is $25.99. Weekday and weekend dinner are both $39.99. Drinks are also included. I went for lunch, and honestly, I'm not sure what you'd get additionally at dinner. If you've been for dinner, drop it in the comments. The first thing you notice when you walk in is how clean and modern it looks. The sushi section is front and center, and it's easily the biggest sushi setup of any buffet I've visited. There are 2 cold bars, one with appetizers like crab and shrimp, and another with desserts and fresh cut fruit. Multiple hot buffet stations with all the usual items, plus snow crab. Your server can bring you a hot pot broth of your choice. There is a section for you to grab meat and vegetables for your hot pot. They also have a large create your own sauce area. If you're not feeling like hot pot, they have a few bowls of ramens you can select from as well. Since the price includes a drink, your server can bring you a soda or you can grab a drink from the fridge. They have a lot of options including milk tea, green tea, Thai tea. I got the Thai tea. It was okay. Plate 1 was a mix of everything. Orange chicken, fried rice, chow mein, clams, mussels, squid, and a cream cheese rangoon. The orange chicken was a little over battered for my taste, but the fried rice, best I had across all 4 buffets. The squid wasn't quite as good as Gold Hibachi, a little chewy, but the best item on the plate, and honestly one of the best things I ate at lunch, was the braised pork belly. So good. Plate 2, I went with some things I haven't tried yet. Pineapple sticky rice, salt and pepper crab, baked fish, baked crab with cheese, and I tried a snail. The pineapple rice was a bit too sweet for me. The snail and crab required way too much work to dig out, but the baked crab with cheese, best item on the plate. Plate 3 was sushi, and this is where Umi separated itself. I got salmon tuna sashimi, California roll, shrimp tempura roll, and some octopus salad. This was the best sushi of all 4 buffets. The rice was soft, the rolls tasted fresh, the sashimi had the right texture, no weird sliminess. The octopus salad was excellent. 0 complaints on this plate. I also tried the small hot pot since it's in the name of the buffet. Kept it simple, beef, mushrooms, onions, and quail eggs. It tasted good, but if you're really into hot pot, go to a dedicated spot. This is more of a bonus feature. I was pretty full by this point, so I skipped the dessert. One thing I enjoyed the most was the amount of sushi selection available, and the buffet counters were kept clean. What needs improvement is the fact they use plastic disposable plates, which isn't very green and makes a premium buffet feel less premium. Scores for Umi. Taste gets a 9. A lot of the items were fresh and tasted really good. Variety also gets a 9. seafood, sushi, hot pot ramen. There's something for everyone. Value gets an 8. Lunch at $26 with drinks included is a great deal. I'm less convinced a $40 dinner is worth it unless they significantly expand the menu, but the lunch price is the sweet spot. Overall, I give it an 8. Worth every dollar I spent.
Today I'm headed to Shiki Seafood Buffet in Temple City. Let's see how it stacks up.
Shiki Seafood Buffet in Temple City. This place was packed on a Wednesday for lunch. And fun fact, this also used to be a hometown buffet, which I went to as a kid. Let me know in the comments if you grew up going to a hometown buffet. Pricing is the same as Umi on the surface. Lunch, $25.99. Weekday and weekend dinner, $39.99. But here's the catch. Drinks are not included and cost an extra $2.69. Again, not totally sure if the dinner menu expands or if it's just a pricing bump for peak hours. The layout has everything you'd expect. Cold section with fruits, vegetables, jello, cold appetizers, and salads. A sushi section with rolls and raw seafood. Hot food and soup similar to the other spots, though no snow crab legs here. They do have some unique items, egg tarts, and a bigger selection of dim sum, including tripe. What sets this place apart is the live grill station. You pick your raw meat, steak, pork belly, marinated squid, and someone grills it fresh for you right there. For dessert, they have a display case, self-serve ice cream, and the only spot of the 4 with a chocolate fountain where you can dip fruit and marshmallows. If you don't want water, free hot tea comes with your meal. If you purchase a drink, you can get a soda. They have a big tea selection and an automatic latte and cappuccino machine. Alright, plate 1. Orange chicken, black pepper beef, mushroom, shrimp, clams, and fried rice. The fried rice was solid, but not quite Umi level. The orange chicken was juicy and not over battered. The seafood was delicious, but the best item on the plate was the black pepper beef. Incredible flavor. Alright, plate 2. Teriyaki chicken, salt and pepper shrimp, egg tart, chicken wing, a few dim sum items, baked mussel with cheese, and shrimp tempura. The tempura came straight out of the fryer, hot and crispy. The baked mussel was decent. I'd skip the dim sum. The chicken wing is always reliable, but the best item here was the teriyaki chicken off the grill. Look at that char. Plate 3. Salmon, salmon poke, a few rolls, seaweed salad, octopus salad, and cucumber salad. The octopus salad was good, but Umi's was better. The cucumber salad was spicy and refreshing. And then one of the rolls hit me with dry, hard rice. Even the California roll had pieces of hard rice. My advice, skip the sushi here unless you can confirm it was just made. The seaweed salad was the best thing on that plate. I finished with some ice cream, coconut pineapple, and pistachio almond. The pistachio almond won easily. All the hot food here had really strong flavor. I just think they could have swapped out a few items that feel out of place. The cherries, the olives, and replaced them with things that fit the buffet a bit better. Scores for Shiki. Taste gets an 8. Would have been a 9 if the sushi held up. Variety gets a 7. The live grill is a great touch, but there's no hibachi or hot pot. Value gets a 6. This was the most expensive lunch of the 4 at $26, and drinks aren't included. Add a drink and you're around $29 before tax. Overall, I give it a 7. Being the priciest spot and not clearly standing above the competition is a tough place to be. Alright, that's a wrap. SGV Buffet Tour is officially done. Here are all the scores side by side so you can compare. Here's the full pricing breakdown for all 4 spots. Pause if you need it. Honestly, you can't go wrong at any of these places. It really just comes down to what you're looking for. Best value, Paradise. Best overall experience, Umi. Somewhere in the middle, Gold Hibachi. Drop a comment below and let me know which one you're hitting up. And more importantly, who do you know that can actually eat their money's worth at one of these buffets? Tag them. If you made it this far, hit that like button. It really helps. See you in the next one. I love supporting small businesses and sharing their stories. Go show them some love. Their info's in the description below. If I've earned your support, please consider subscribing. Drop a comment if you know a small business with a story worth sharing. In the meantime, check out one of these videos or this one to learn a bit more about me. See you in the next one.